All right, former NYPD officer John Cardillo on that and what we to make of that. We always feel better, I guess, John, when we take someone in of that notoriety. But obviously he had a network of buddies and friends and connections. So what happens now?
Well, I mean, look, this was a guy who they were able to build a tunnel, put essentially railroad tracks in there, and a moped with clothing and weapons, and I think money along the way. So
is that right?
Chances are they had that's what the intelligence I saw on his escape route. Yeah,
if only those guys in upstate New York had that kind of detailed help, right? Remember that?
Exactly, and I think it did help because you're right. El Chapo is something like 5'4". He's not really an imposing guy.
Yeah,
so
I'm looking at this stuff. You know, but then again, I know some of these villains. They said if you were to look at Al Capone in his day, and this guy was compared to Al Capone, you'd never know that he was such a lethal character. But who am I to judge?
Oh, vicious. Yeah, vicious guy, and billions in revenue yearly. Something like I read 6-7 billion on some
but you know
good years, and that's all
that drug-running empire just didn't disappear, right? I mean, it's still there, which is the reason why U.S. authorities want to get their hands on it. So someone's running this, or breaking up, or sharing the cocaine kingdom, right?
Yeah, look, it's like La Cosa Nostra, the Italian mob. When certain major players went to jail, it didn't go away. You know, Guzman had captains and lieutenants and street soldiers, and there's a whole network of management in place to take over if he's gone or if he's killed one day, whether he's in jail or dead, right? There's always somebody there to step into the leadership role.
No, you're right about that. But he has a lot of loyalists and lieutenants, and to your fine point, clearly a lot of help when he broke out of this facility, which was apparently a top security facility. You probably, again, know it far better than I. So who's to say he doesn't do it all over again?
Well, you know, you got to use the top, maximum security, top security in relative terms when you're talking about Mexico. I mean, it's really not the U.S. and corruption there, for better or worse. I mean, Donald Trump is right in many respects that corruption in Mexico is top down, and it's not hard for a guy like Guzman to bribe senior police officials. These guys aren't making what senior police officials here make, 6 figures. They're making, tens of dollars an hour at best. I mean, that would be a really high-paid guy in the tens of dollars an hour. So they're not too hard to influence with money.
Wow, it is amazing. But maybe Chapo can build that wall now for Trump. I don't know.
It's got the money.
I'm just relieved that he's back behind bars. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate your dexterity moving to this subject.